just demonstrating my Exam 5 project. This was a project to help our salespeople at the company that I work at calculate Oracle Cloud infrastructure costs. Currently, it's kind of tedious as we go back and forth through our VARs, as I mentioned in my post. This makes it quicker for our salespeople to be able to go back and forth and determine some costs here, or multiple costs if they need to. This is the dashboard. Has some information for getting started, some helpful info, and some maintenance tasks that can be done. These areas will be expanded as more information is to expand use in their company with this. This is the main part of it. So I'll show you how this works. We enter customer name here. So Stevens Nursery, let's say. And let's say that we work with Canadian customers, so we can show Canadian pricing here. We can click yes, it'll show Canadian pricing, and then we go to the enter the cost calculator. And you can notice that Stevens Nursery is automatically here. It also marked that it was a Canadian customer. If we decide to mark that wrong, we can just uncheck it, and it will actually hide. If you saw that, it'll hide some of these areas here that show the Canadian costs because there's a currency change there. You can also click the back to the dashboard. So go right back to the dashboard, enter cost calculator. So I can come in here and select some information. You see some summary information up here as the total cost. So as we go through and put some compute information here and figure out what size we want this to be for the customer's compute environment in Oracle Cloud. We can say how many days of the month it's going to be used and how many hours each day this is going to be running. So we'll go to 24, and you notice that as we select those things, that the pricing updates here, the discount is applied for the customer, the net cost of the customer, and our margin. So these can be changed. So let's say that we are going to get a discount as a customer. We're going to get a discount here. And maybe we increase the customer's discount a little bit here. And you can see that as you change those, the numbers update. And there's another portion in here. We're going to update storage. So let's say that this needs a terabyte of storage on it. So we'll put a terabyte. You can notice the prices update as we go along. The salesperson can also use this to copy the sheet. So let's say they would like to get another example of what they could do for the customer. We can click copy sheet. It prompts, do you want to create a copy of the sheet? Yes, it's going to ask for the customer, the name of the sheet, customer's nursery, better option. That's it. Automatically created a new sheet here called Stevens Nursery Better Option, exact copy of this other one. So we can determine, okay, well, we want to actually see on this one, we want to do it a bigger machine, faster. You can notice the costs update here, and they all update across the board here. Again, you can click show Canadian cost if you need to, and update the discount. So let's say on this particular case, we want to give them a little bit bigger discount because they're we can easily do that. Then we can jump back to the dashboard. There's some things that we do along here. I've got some information that's helpful for the salesperson. VM shapes, it just helps them know some information about the size of the shapes and how many processors you use and what cost or what CPU licenses are required. More information than you guys ever want to know, but then we can go back to the dashboard, and then I've also got some maintenance tasks in here. We can go to this tab, and it's got some information instructions for the salesperson if we need to do an update to some information from Oracle. We can clear the data. We can copy the data from this location on Oracle's website, paste the data into this cell, and then use the Format Data button to format everything so it's in a format that's easily readable back here on Pricing Lookup and Lookup Tables tabs that I'm using here to help gather information that's needed in the data validation and the lookups that are occurring. Got some information. There's our honesty warning. So I'm using the right spreadsheet and also my timesheet showing approximately how much time I spent working on this. And that's it. Been great. This class has been a lot of fun, learned a lot of things, and I appreciate everyone.